Hey, what's going on, guys? This is going to be another commentary style video. Do not know what the gameplay is or what it's going to be in the background. I'm just recording the audio, and then whatever gameplay you get is what you get. More than likely it's TF2, I imagine, because today, if you saw the title, I want to talk about SBMM. If you're not familiar with the acronym, it is skill-based matchmaking. Now, obviously, if you're very, very familiar with kind of modern shooter games, Call of Duty, Fortnite, CSGO, Apex Legends, I'm not sure if all of these have, but I know for a fact that like Overwatch and Call of Duty and Fortnite, these have SBMM baked in to the game. I'm not sure about the others, but regardless, I'm going to be talking about this today. And overall, the opinion that I have and the idea that I want to really talk about today is SBMM is just competitive. Very, very frustrating. As somebody, I have never, ever, ever truly enjoyed competitive gaming in really any game ever. When I was younger and I played Overwatch, I did try to become a very, very competitive person, and I would do, I joined like a little team or whatever, and I would play, and I did the competitive matchmaking, and I did the skill rankings and all this. Disgusting. Looking back at it, I didn't enjoy a second of it, right? So I cannot stand competitive. And many people feel the same way as me, obviously. Most people, they come home and they just worked a 40-hour work week. It's on a Saturday or something, they want to play a video game, and they hop in, and unfortunately for them, they are forced to play the competitive mode. Now, if you don't really understand how skill-based matchmaking works, I'll kind of just briefly talk about it. So obviously in competitive game modes, you have what's called SR, or skill rank, which is usually you have to play a certain amount of games and you get put into a rank of some sort. And it's all fair and well because, again, it's ranked. It's called competitive play or ranked play or whatever it's called. That's what the game mode is. So simply, before, you just wouldn't play ranked if that wasn't your thing. Totally fine. Well, in recent years, and specifically in games like Call of Duty, there is a secret kind of algorithm that has been put into casual play. So again, casual play, just a quick play, quick match, not competitive, nothing. A kind of secret algorithm called SBMM, where your performance in quick play, again, is measured, and your secret SR will matchmake you with people of your similar rank. This is not how it used to be. This is not how games traditionally would rank you, or not rank you, but matchmake you in casual play. Historically, if you remember, if you ever played the old school Call of Duties or the old school Battlefields or anything like this, sometimes you get into a lobby and people in there just suck. Sometimes you get into a lobby and you get dominated. Sometimes it's a mixture of both. It's a mixture. It's random. It's random skill, or random non-skill based matchmaking, where the only thing that mattered in that matchmaking process was your ping. That's it. And then obviously, like a lot of the times, it's your input method as well, whether or not you're using a controller or a mouse, whatever. Totally fair. That's not how it is. And I wanted to make this, it's like a mini rant almost, because it's really driven me away from these games. Call of Duty, from Fortnite, from Overwatch, from a lot of these games, and also why I have gone back to games like Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress doesn't have this type of matchmaking. It is a old school method of, listen, we're going to find a match for you that's in your region, that's the lowest possible ping, and that's it. And I find myself having a much, much better experience in these games because, again, some games, my friends and I will be playing and we get dunked on, that's fine. If you just leave the game, you queue up again, it's completely random. It's not a deterministic type thing where, okay, now all of a sudden you're only going to be playing people in your skill rank. You just go in random lobbies. It's so much more fun. It's so much more fluid. It's so much more relaxing because, again, I'm not interested in that competitive game mode. I'm not. If I was, I would play competitive. And really the biggest problem with it is it just takes away from an otherwise really, really enjoying game, or an enjoyable game. Sorry. Call of Duty, for example. I had so much fun with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, but I was still had so many issues with SBMM. I was able to, push them aside, whatever. I was whatever. And this is the new Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 3 comes around. It has gotten to the point where it is so bad that within a couple of games of me playing, I am put into lobbies with hundreds of ping on my end. The algorithm is so aggressive in finding somebody of a similar skill rank that you are literally taking out good connection from the equation. And what's so frustrating is I don't know if this is, the Call of Duty devs or the management team or whatever it may be, but they'll release these kind of updates or these discussion boards where they double down on this idea that no, we want there to be skill-based matchmaking. It is not even a hidden thing anymore. They are saying, yes, we do have skill-based matchmaking, and yes, we are not going to change this. And it's so ridiculous because there is such a big movement. Again, if you've played Call of Duty, or if you frequent any Call of Duty YouTube, space, or any content space, nobody enjoys this at all. There are probably more videos talking about how skill-based matchmaking is the bane of modern gaming than there are videos talking good about these games. It is such a controversial issue. But it is just abhorrent. So that's Call of Duty, right? It was meant to be a kind of casual game. You jump in, you play a couple games, you just shoot at people, whatever. Let's talk about a complicated game that is on top of that adding skill-based matchmaking. And then you have a game like Fortnite. Fortnite at its core is a competitive game. Take out SBMM completely. Skill-based matchmaking. It is a battle royale. The concept is 100-person lobby and you fight to be number one. It's inherently competitive. It's inherently extremely difficult especially if you're new or if you're a casual player. It is very, very unlikely that you are going to be winning games consistently, unless obviously like you're grouping and you're talking with your group and stuff. But just as a casual single person queuing up, it's already a difficult game. You add in skill-based matchmaking to a game that is already built on skill, and now you've got an experience that is absolutely impossible. It is so frustrating because my wife's favorite game is Fortnite. She plays it all the time. She has a great time because she doesn't care about winning or losing. She just has a different mindset on it, which is great. And if you can have that, obviously skill-based matchmaking isn't that big of an issue because losing isn't that big of an issue. I myself am a little bit different. And like I said, I don't like to be competitive. But again, in a game like Fortnite, the point of the game is being competitive. To me, the point of the game is to win. You want to get the wins. You want to be the number one. You want to get the crowns. You want to get the Fortnite emote. You want to get you know what I mean? It's just the point is to kill people and win the game. So now you add in skill-based matchmaking. You've got two levels of this comp or competitive, style, and it is unplayable. I mean, I can only play 2 or 3 or 4 matches until it is absolutely horrible. I am not trying to play with these 15-year-olds that spend their entire day practicing. It's not, I don't care. I don't care about the game that much. I want to jump in. I want to kill some people, and on the off chance on one of these games I want to win because I played a bunch of, whatever, or I got lucky, or I got good items or whatever. It's the randomness in it that makes it fun. It's not random. Skill-based matchmaking makes it not random. And what's also horrible about it, and this will be the last kind of big point that I bring up, is now that it is so funneled into this algorithmic experience, you can't even celebrate when you win. This, in my opinion, might actually be the worst part of skill-based matchmaking, is that when you win, there is now in the back of your mind a thought that is, did I win for real? Or did I win because I've been losing so much that the algorithm is now saying, okay, I want you to play easier lobbies so that you can win a couple and keep playing? Because at the end of the day, what these companies want is for you to play the game for the most amount of time. And if that means giving you some bot lobbies, you know, just horrible players so that you can kind of default win, they will do that. And that, again, has been shown in Call of Duty. It's been shown in Fortnite. So there's literally no benefit. If you lose, it's probably because you're playing against absolute sweats. If you win, it doesn't even feel good because, again, it's all determined by an outside force. It has nothing to do with what you do. So anyways, guys, I know, again, little mini rant. I don't like doing too many rants. It's not really my favorite thing to record, but this is just such a big issue, I think, right now in PC gaming and really any gaming is just the skill-based matchmaking. It has to go. And again, TF2 is one of the shining examples, really, of the goofiness and the silliness and the fun that you can have when it's always random. It's always just jump in and play. Don't worry about if you did good, if you did bad. It's not going to affect your next game. You're just playing the game. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, listening, whichever form that you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below what you think. If you have any other topics you'd like to see me talk about in one of these commentary videos, please let me know. And again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.